Hello there, my name is Tom Squalo and I'm bringing you this emergency Bitcoin update. Now something really cool is happening right now, something that you really must see if you are a Bitcoin trader or a long-term hodler, etc. And there is a lot of turmoil that is about to happen in today or in the coming days, and that's actually the future of Bitcoin in a short-term perspective is about to be decided. And I also finally got into a really nice trade, so I'll show it to you as well. And without any further ado, please hit that like button. Let's get to right now as Bitcoin is consolidating, the algorithms are dropping, people are losing interest in Bitcoin. So I'm counting on my YouTube family to hit that like button, to go down and into the comments and make some noise, so that actually we'll bring this video into the algorithms and get as many views as possible to educate people, and so that everybody stays updated on this topic, because right now is the time, and right now the future is going to be decided. And of course, as always, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I make a new upload. And always watch my videos from the beginning till the end, so you get the whole outlook and the way that I'm trading Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and the way that I'm looking at the market at any given moment. So currently we had this super long consolidation in this area that was very painful to watch, and everybody was waiting for what's going to happen. And to be honest, the market is really anticipating the rate hike increase. And again, so the rate hike itself, so the Fed is to raise the interest rates for the first time since 2018, and they're gonna raise them by 0.25. So not a huge hike, but nonetheless, and it's going to be coming like super soon, just like they promised in March of this year. So for now, we are seeing in Bitcoin, and again, once they actually increase the rates, once it's announced, then we're gonna see some high volatility in the markets. And in S&P 500, we're coming to this very important downward resistance right here, and it's like a falling wedge, which actually is a bullish pattern most of the time if you believe in these kinds of patterns. Then we're currently testing it right here, and we're also basically going past and testing 42.80, which is very important. But we really want to see what's going to happen once the rates are going to be increased. And again, in the short-term perspective, S&P is going to go down, but the big question should go down. But the big question is whether Bitcoin is actually going to follow it, because right now we actually have a very interesting resistance, which is this one going down right here in just the 4-hour chart, and we're currently breaking it right here. We had this huge spike which got retracted real fast, so we got rejected from it actually. And let's take a look at the volume, and there was a huge spike in volume, but also we are seeing a big volume spike here. So it's actually a very tradable breakout right here with a stop loss of either here or in the middle of this channel right here in this flag formation. But actually, me personally, and again, it's an imperfect one because we had this super complex false break, then this one, but it was the initial CCL is here, then a bunch of confirmations in this area, then some here and also here, and then finally we're breaking it because it was time already for Bitcoin to actually do something. But currently it's a very risky situation, and I got the best possible entry you could imagine. And as you might remember, in one of the previous videos, I actually told you the possible scenarios, and one of the scenarios actually played out spot on, and I actually traded it, which is absolutely amazing. And I'm going to show it to you in just a second. So here we had this false break, which again, this support has been super important, and all of these areas were absolutely tradable as well if you're an active trader. And right here was this last one that I really wanted to take, but it was during the night, this one right here, which I actually did not manage to take because it was during the night. And now this one also happened just like right now, and this is the one that I've actually taken. And the logic behind it, let me just explain it, because right now trading this break going upward, it's not a bad choice, but of course it's a bit higher, and you're trading the break itself, when if you're believing in this support right in this area, which we had so many confirmations, then this would have been an incredibly beautiful long trade from here in a false break model. And again, if you want to learn all of that, then go to tomscrawler.com, a certified and accredited 5-month-long trading education. Also a nice discount, a link to a nice discount down in the description of this video. And and for this reason, we had a lot of risk obviously in this area right here because of this support, of this resistance, I'm sorry. So the best entry is actually from the bottom of the formation if you believe that it's gonna hold. So this is exactly what I've done. Let's go to them to Bybit right here. So this is exactly what I've done. It's the same one right here. We had this beautiful false break right here, which I've taken right from pretty much like, it's a bit too late, the entry itself, but I think that it still is simply amazing. And you can see almost at this point I've already moved my stop loss into profit. So the worst case scenario, I'm gonna have a profit of about $1,000 or so. So finally a really nice trade. And also the size is about $231,500. So the current profit is $11,000 and counting. So this is, and again, my leverage was like whatever, 2.2, so really tiny one. So be very careful with leverage. And if you want to be trading yourself actively, then go down in the description of this video and use my Bybit link. I personally use Bybit. I have a lot of money with Bybit just for active trading. I absolutely enjoy them. The liquidity is amazing, spreads are very nice, and the commissions are super competitive. And with my link, you'll get up to $4,100 on top of your initial deposit as a bonus of real money that you can use for your own trading, which is incredible, and a 30% discount on commissions. So use it right now and get ready for these big moves. Trade yourself, and I mean in just one day, $11,000. So I mean, that's nice. So we had some losses previously, $500, $200, then a $2,000 profit, etc. So it was still overall profitable trading time, but it was quite difficult. But then, as I said, you know, the ones that work out, you really have to keep them. Again, it can turn at any given moment, for sure. So for that reason, I use proper risk and money management, which I also teach at tomscrollo.com. And right now, it's just the worst case scenario is again $1,000. So if that's going to be the case, so be it. But I'm going to show you exactly to which place I want to run it, and if that's going to happen, this is going to be like a huge trade for me, because again, I'm not a multi-gazillionaire, so even a $200,000 trade for me is a sizable trade. And even for me, for Tom Scrollo, $11,000 profit in a few days, in a day, is very nice. So let's go back to the chart right here. I'm going to show you my current target and the whole concept that I'm looking at. And for that, we really need to go to the daily chart, and there are many things we can be looking at, and all the on-chain metrics, etc., which I've been showing you previously in all of my videos. So you haven't seen my previous videos, then go ahead and check them out. And also, as always, if you want a Bybit tutorial on how to use Bybit, then also there is a tutorial. I'll link it somewhere right here. You can check out the tutorial on how to use leverage properly in a smart way and use Bybit and trade inverse contracts as well as regular perpetual contracts. So right now, my targets is, as you might remember, we are having this, you know, slowdown right here, which is just consolidating. So certainly we can turn at any given point and it can go down again. So it's going to be again a small exit with a small profit, but nonetheless, again, a free trade, and $1,000 is still money. So in this instance, we still, to actually confirm that we actually going to be retesting the most important resistance at this point, really want to see the price go past again about this area right here, which is I would say 42,300. And previously we had a lot of super important key market levels at 42,300. So right now we're still at 40,400. But again, since I've taken a trade from the very bottom of this formation, I am Mr. Spot On. So call me Mr. Spot On in the comments right now. Okay, so but the most important target, again, I'm going to be monitoring my trade technically as well, and if I'm going to find an earlier exit out of it, then I might exit it, but we'll see. And of course, I'm going to let you guys know. So when it comes to the main target right now is, which I've showed you before, is this area right here, the strongest one ever. And that is 44,700 to 45,700. And if we're going past this, this is going to be our confirmation that we are actually reversing on the daily chart and potentially going into another bull run. And that's why, you know, the interest rates right now are so important to see how Bitcoin is going to behave. And yeah, so volatile time is coming, but again, a lot of money to be made in volatile times, so be very careful. But yeah, this is the current situation. Also with moving averages, very important moving averages in the daily chart that we got rejected from previously, and this is the 100 moving average and the regular moving average 100 days, and that is also going to be at around, currently at around $43,000, so correlating a little bit with this level of 42,300. So this area is going to be super important to pay attention to. Then lastly, the area I've just mentioned for, you know, our complete confirmation. So if this plays out and it goes and breaks everything, dances around a little bit and goes above again, this being our main support currently for this trade, then this could be, you know, a huge trade. So we really will see. Currently, the first take profit area should be around 42,300. The next one could be around 43,000, and then obviously this one could also be your take profit area for about $45,000 level. And then yeah, but we'll see how it plays out. And as always, stay smart, stay rich, And please let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you've taken this trade as well, because I've mentioned this potential scenario for a beautiful false break, do let me know down in the description, down in the comments. I'm always very happy when my community makes a lot of money together with me. And as always, claim the $4,100 bonus over on Bybet, and I wish you best of luck in the markets, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio!